Hey, I'm Nick, and today I want to focus on the importance of switching up your mindset and then being able to positively affect your lifestyle. You see, not doing this, just rolling with the punches or not having a critical eye and analyzing what you're doing makes you vulnerable to not actually be getting the results that you need. You see, I mention this a lot. It's fake productivity. It's easy to feel like you're being productive even when you aren't, if you aren't looking at actual metrics that show you whether or not you're getting things done and making progress. If you just assume that, hey, I had a productive day today and I think I got a lot of things done, then it's easy for your brain to think that you're doing the right thing and positively reinforce it and make you want to do that again instead of actually making progress and getting results, which is the thing that we actually want. But I've mentioned that before, and it's basically just important to always be looking back at the progress you're making, at the results that you're making, and seeing whether or not it lines up to your goals, or making sure that there's not some way you could optimize it and get more out of it. And in a similar way, that means that you shouldn't just be turning your brain off entirely and thinking that you're doing the right thing, even if it's not about work, which is what that fake productivity is about. If you just roll with the punches and accept it for what it is and never look into how or why that's now affecting you, then you can't really focus on your goals because you're always being affected by outside forces. If all of a sudden you're working at your desk and suddenly you get a pet dog and now you have to walk that every day at a certain time, that cuts into you being productive. If you just sit and turn your brain off and think, oh, that's going to cut into my time now and I've got nothing to do about it, then you're not going to make the progress that you could be making. What you need to do is keep your brain on. If a distraction comes in, if a responsibility comes in, then you look at it, you look how it's affecting you, and you figure out how to change and move it around your schedule and make sure you're still getting things done. If you don't want to be walking the dog and make it cut into your work time, then try walking the dog at the start of the day and get it done first thing. Or if you still can't move it, then get the important things out of the way first and then walk it. It's the importance of being proactive and trying to figure out a way over any obstacle that matters and not just turning your brain off and thinking, oh, there's nothing I can do about it, but I'm still being as productive as I can be. Because the fact is you're probably not. But this goes further to just having to have a responsibility cut into your time. It means that whatever pops up in your life, it's important to focus on changing it to adjust to your lifestyle and not let the random instances of life affect your lifestyle and you just focusing on those changes. What we need to be is proactive and always be looking to figure out the why and how it's changing up your goals and making sure that there's ways around it to achieve your lifestyle. If you're suddenly losing a bit of extra money every week, then figure out why, figure out how, figure out if there's a way that you could circumvent that, or if you can't, then go around it and get something on the side, start it up, and then give you the money that you were losing before. In general, we're going to need to have a growth mindset, and we're always going to have to be figuring out these new obstacles, these new challenges that are going to test how we have built our systems and whether or not they need to now change in order to go around these random instances of life. But yeah, that's it for today. It's to just focus on adjust to your lifestyle rather than to life. Don't let it affect the other. In general, stay open-minded, stay aware of what's going on and how the metrics are changing, how you might not be getting as many results as you want to fit your deadline. You need to be on top of what's going on and making sure that you're going about it as optimally as you can and you're hitting all the prerequisites that you need. And if you're still interested in learning more about productivity tips or tricks, I've now started one-on-one coaching, which you can book a call for using the first link in the description below. Until then, I'll see you later.